Alright, a quick highlight video from today's trading, GreatStockPicks.com live trading chat room. Akamai was a nice trade for us. So we already had this on watch. This is today's candle. You can see a nice little breakout. We had it on watch because I liked this base, and I had it on watch for a 30.22. If it broke above this base, I thought we might get a nice pop. Well, it gapped up along with the rest of the market above our trigger, so I had to wait for a low risk setup, and I went ahead and called it at 30.41. See this little narrow 5-minute candle there? Called it right above that with a stop right below that. So there was the long and there was the stop. That's what we try to find right there, stocks like that. And from 30.41 over the next half hour, 45 minutes, I went to 30.84, and actually went a little higher than that later in the day, but and held the stop all day. Actually went a little bit higher to 30.88, but pretty quickly, half hour or so, to 30.84. And the beauty of it was that it was on 12 cents a share risk, never got stopped out. WFT also had on watch because I liked the pop here on the daily and then the secondary pop yesterday, and called WFT using a method we use at 18.36. Worst case stop 13 cents below, so somewhere right in here, I believe, and the stop right down here, probably something like that. And from 18.36, WFT it didn't tear it up, but it went to 18.70 and really never looked back at our entry except for the afternoon. But that was irrelevant at the time because we scale out. Also made a call in this little cheapy GLUU over this little base here. Called it at 5.12 when it looked like this, and you can see over the next 15 minutes pretty quickly to 5.35. That doesn't seem like much, but 20-something cent move on a $5 stock in 15 minutes is pretty good and quick money in your pocket. SHAW, see this red candle here? Huge gap down, so it put it on watch. I like the fact that it had an early high of 29, let me get this right, 29.19, and then a lower high of 29.16. So then when it was going sideways here, I said 29.17 could get it to take off. So that was the trigger, and really within 10 minutes, quickly to 29.45. Again, real easy money. Happened real quickly without looking back. It did come back later, and this wasn't my call, but just goes to show the teamwork in the room. One of our members called it a second time after this pullback here, right over this green candle. I looked at it and said I liked it, but I don't want to take credit for the call because I didn't put it in the announcements, but I did say I liked it, it could work. And that would have been 29.19 with a 28.96 trigger and stop respectively. And from 29.19, that made it all the way to 30. So a great spot by one of our members. There's several other great member calls as well. But you know, that's the highlights from today. I actually think there was something, I made a mention in ZAG here in the low 1490s too. Of course, it didn't close very well. When it looked like this, I said the low 1490s could get this through the high of the day. I didn't take it. ZAG kind of spooks me, but you can see right there the low 1490s gets hit and then through the high of the day and makes it to 1540. So again, a profitable trade if anyone took it. We certainly don't hold all day, and there's why. And a couple bottom feeding plays that we teach too did okay, but that's the highlights for the day. So I'm going to wrap this up, and we'll do another follow-up video with what we trade tomorrow night. So have a good night.